Hi there, welcome to Homekeepers. So glad to be with you today, my friend. Hope things are really going well in your family. And I want to thank you right off the top of the program for all of your gifts to the program, but also the thoughtful notes, cards, emails. It's just a wonderful, wonderful way to connect, and we really, truly appreciate you and love you. And you will be thankful you tuned in today because you've got one of those testimonies. You might have somebody in your family, or maybe you feel this way yourself, that you've fallen so low, there's no way back. Well, this testimony will prove you wrong. And if you ever doubted the power and the love of God, stay tuned because you won't doubt it after you hear this. I'm going to be talking to Marcus and Dale Clapper. And Marcus has written this book, The Love of a Father and the Journey of His Prodigal Son. And he was a real prodigal. I mean, if you look for a picture of prodigal, you're going to see him here. And that beautiful, beautiful type of a story in the New Testament where that son comes home out of the pig pen to his dad. We have a modern day version of that. And I'm going to join Stephanie for pull-apart garlic rolls. I can hardly wait to taste these. Very simple to make, but also, I've mentioned to you before, when I go someplace and someone's home, I'm interested in that side dish that might be a little bit different, or the bread might be a little bit different. This is, I think, one of those recipes. So we'll try it after I tell you about the red letter words of Jesus. And we have offered these a few times. It's been a while since I've offered them, but it's such a wonderful book. Most Bibles have those words of Jesus in red, and this is a book that's compiled all of them. And so you can have it for your gift to Homekeepers for at least $15. We'll send it right out to you. I would suggest, we're not all that far away from Christmas. Get a pile of them and give them out. They're very reasonably priced and something that could be life-changing. So call 1-800-229-0059 or write to me at Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida, 33758. And you should have seen Stephanie get all excited when I say Christmas.
Listen, I'm working on the company Christmas party right now, so I'm all hopped up, okay?
She really is. I can hardly wait to go. And, of course, she starts on December the 26th. So
for the next year, but I have fun things planned this year for the party, so I'm super excited, and I've just been working on it, so my mind is a million miles a minute on Christmas.
Well, I always enjoy the party, and she's the one. What do you do the day after the party? Do you just collapse?
Yes. And I go, no, I'm done. Yeah. Okay, so we have biscuits. Ready? And this is so cute. I didn't even realize when I was reading that you put these in little tins. We did the pull-apart like monkey garlic bread where it's a big tin. But these are the cute
These are individual.
Yep.
And they've got butter, mozzarella cheese, parsley. Thought I was shot.
Yeah.
And some garlic.
Yes, so all yummy stuff. And how cute to give to your
Do you at all connect with me on a little different side dish?
Oh, for sure.
The thing that stands out to you.
Listen, you want something that wows your guests that they're going to be talking about later, and they want to come back. Because they know they're going to be wowed. Okay, so we quarter the biscuits.
Now, these are the big biscuits,
These are
and we used them because
biscuits.
we already had them in the fridge.
Oh,
probably you might want to get the smaller ones, do you think?
No.
No?
This is great. Shelf cooking. Use what you have. I guarantee you have pretty much all of this, probably maybe the cheese you'd have to get, but if you have things on hand, you use them, right? Okay, I gotta slow down. I am really hopped up on Christmas right now. Take it down.
Are we going to have some real good games? And
we have guests. We have videos. We just fun stuff.
Well, it's the only party I go to every year. I think maybe it's the only one I'm invited to.
No, I'm sure that's not true.
Could be the reason.
You're such the social butterfly.
Oh yeah, right.
Everybody wants Arthelene Rippy at their party.
Not.
Okay, I'm almost there. We have 3 tablespoons of melted butter.
I used all of them except one.
Okay.
Because I thought they were kind of big. So.
Okay. Well, we're not going to waste.
Yeah. Not going to waste any.
No wasting. I use leftovers at home all the time. Try to make it into something else that's better. Okay.
Okay.
3 tablespoons of butter. We have a
melted in the microwave or melted any way you want.
Yep. Mozzarella.
That's a cup.
A cup.
Mozzarella.
We have parsley and garlic. Good garlic.
And then you just mix it all together.
You mix it all together. You put it in these cute little muffin tins. Pardon me. And you bake it for 15 minutes.
At 375.
At 375. How easy. And wait till you see how cute they are. So cute. You're supposed to put 3 biscuit pieces per
3 of the little
tin.
lumps.
Yes.
That's
so
it.
Cute. That's it. Super
That's
easy.
It.
So get them.
Anybody could do that. Anybody could do that.
One. So look how adorable. And in the times we're in, you don't want everyone touching all your stuff, right? So the big pieces. So these are individuals. These would be cute in little charcuterie boxes. So good.
Oh, good.
So good. Let me just share yours.
Okay.
Oh, these were.
That'd be just a nice
yummy
little something different.
Yeah, and the butter.
Your meal for your kids.
So good.
For your company. And it's called, we're both chewing.
It is called.
And my mother said don't ever talk.
Pull apart garlic rolls.
Go ahead, tell them.
You
There's
can
several
get
ways.
You can get this recipe. The ingredients will come up on the screen. You can email Wanda. You can send a self-addressed stamped envelope and we'll mail it right back to you.
You're good. Yeah, so stay there and you're going to meet the Clappers in just a minute. I like it.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, you may receive it by contacting us through social media as listed on the screen. When requesting a copy through the mail, be sure to include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Thank you, and please know we always appreciate hearing from our viewers.
I am very excited to welcome to the program Marcus and Dale Clapper. Marcus is the son and Dale is the father. And you know, he's written a book about his prodigal journey. I just wonder if there's a stronger word for prodigal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is, but yeah, it fits.
Boy, you look good.
Thank you.
You know, sometimes when you take these trips through disobedience, you don't come out looking real good. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you.
But that first part, I don't think it's that unusual in the church world. And you talk about some of the legalism. I can relate to that because my dad was a preacher. I will have to say, though, that he got wise early on. It wasn't just real rough. But I could understand very much the legalism that can come from some of our teaching in the church. What are your thoughts on that now looking back?
Yeah, I mean, I would hope that we're learning as a church, but I think when you look back on the church and the culture 40, 50 years ago, I think we were still very much in that legalistic mode. I don't think the message of love and God's forgiveness and mercy and grace was really a part of church and what we learned. So I mean, Dad, you can maybe speak more to that than me, but I think that I think we've come a long ways.
I do too.
And that's a good thing. But I also think that we've come a long ways because we have so many prodigal sons and daughters.
You're right.
And so families, parents were forced to either continue that legalistic mindset and push their children away further, or embrace and love their children and try to somehow mend whatever relationship was left.
Yeah, hindsight is 20/20.
Right. Yeah.
How do you view it looking back?
I think balance. I don't think I had the balance there. I was too far one way and forgot about the love and the grace and the mercy aspect of it, and that just was a recipe for disaster. So.
I agree 100%. You can go off either way, but I would think if I could revisit it, a whole lot more joy when the kids are growing up, more love, but a very good teaching on the 10 Commandments and the things you don't do. I don't think God ever meant for it to be that lopsided.
No, it shouldn't be lopsided one way or the other, right? I mean, people that want to say that God's just this flowery, loving God that doesn't punish us, I mean, they're missing that point as well, right? There will be a day where we will all be judged, and so I think we have to be mindful of both sides of that.
And so your memories of when you were young, I saw, I think in your book, where there was a big difference when you got into high school. You were in a Christian school till junior high?
Till high school, yeah.
So you get in high school, but at home, what was going on? There was no real camaraderie between the two of you?
Well, my dad worked a lot, and I've heard him say in the past, I think, and this is, I think, kind of the American way, where it's work, you know, we have to provide, we have to increase our wealth, right? And I think that mindset is at the sacrifice of our families, whether it's your spouse or your kids or whatnot. And so I think my dad, you know, fell into that trap, like so many other parents and adults. And so, you know, that relationship felt very absent. And then my dad got sick in my early teen years when I switched to a public high school. And the sickness really just wiped him out.
You were actually sick for a long time, weren't you?
Yes, I had a long-term illness, and I had chronic fatigue syndrome very severely. And I think that just...
that was just another layer.
Yeah, that just finished
Negative layer.
Us off, because I didn't have the energy left anymore to really participate in his life. And by that time, I was just kind of shot, so...
I've mentioned it on this program so many times, but one of my greatest concerns for America are the boys that don't have a father. It's serious. Yep. It's very serious now. And besides, they don't have one. A lot of them who do, they're kind of estranged. And you gentlemen got it together.
Yeah. We had to.
Yeah. It's what's missing, right? I mean, whether it's boys or girls, right? I mean, fathers are very absent in our society, and it's showing. So, and it's unfortunate.
Very, very much so. So you got into high school, and this is another thing teachers and teachers' aides and things need to notice. And I know a lot of them do. There's some great ones, but you got there and you felt all alone, and you ate your lunch by yourself, and you had no friends, and all those things just tend to get you on the wrong track.
Yeah, insecurity. It was, you know, as I state in the book, you know, going from a small private school where you know everyone, you know, played lots of sports and was on all the teams.
Maybe you were somebody.
Right, yeah, you think you're somebody, right? And then you go to a very large public high school where you don't know anybody, and you know, and it was tough. And so you're right. I mean, it was very lonely for me. And so, but you don't know how to tell people that, you know, when you're in the middle of it. Like, I wasn't lonely, you know, the year before, but in one day's time, I was immediately lonely and just had no one. And so especially the first year of high school was a struggle, to say the least. As I look back now, it was very painful.
And that was really kind of the catalyst that sent you down the wrong path. You started out with alcohol?
Yeah. In high school, I started out with alcohol, then started drinking somewhere in my sophomore year, definitely by my junior year in high school. Did
you know?
No. I really did not know. An occasional situation, I think my wife sensed. She was better at sensing that type of thing than I. But no, I did not know that he was drinking most weekends and whatever else. So again, I guess I was
it's
checked
amazing the Satan's tools. And so many young people, do you think most of them start with alcohol and then they get the drugs, or is there a pattern?
Gosh, I mean, I'm in my late 40s now, so not that I'm old, but I mean, I think the generation now is a little bit different. I hate to say it, but I really think that kids now, probably it's easier to get drugs than it is alcohol. So I don't know that for sure, but I would guess that it's a lot easier for them to get drugs now than it is alcohol.
Your first drug was ecstasy?
Yeah. So
what does that do for you? Make you ecstatic?
It makes you ecstatic. Yeah. It makes everything better. Is the best way to put it. But yeah, it was late in my college, so I've been in college for about 3 or 4 years, and just started with ecstasy. And yeah, it makes you feel better. It makes you more just loving, and it's hard to describe right now. But that snowball.
Then you come down from that?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's like anything. You come down, and then there's not ecstasy when you come down, right?
Right.
It's the opposite. And so, but it's more of a party drug. It's like kind of a club scene drug, and that's kind of what I got into was the clubbing scene and that party scene, and it was here in Tampa, and so. It quickly snowballed into more and more and more. I mean, one thing led to another.
Yeah. Now, during this time, you're kind of getting into college and all. Were you sick at that time?
Yes.
So you're kind of out of the loop. Mm-hmm. You got into. Well, let me go back. Where did you meet? Is your wife's name Melissa?
Michelle.
I
met her in high school. Yeah, so we met in Fort Myers in high school.
Did she join you in all this?
She was a part of my, yes, we were in this together. So we had met in high school and got to it, and that's really where it started. Was her and I were having some relationship issues, and so we had been together for several years, and we were in our early 20s, and she was very focused on school and her potential career in college, and I was the opposite. And so, we drifted apart, and we were searching for, okay, what could fix us? And I don't know why, but this was the answer. And I think it's just Satan, always knows when to drop that one thing right in our path that says like, hey, this isn't a big deal. This will fix this, or this will help this. And you're not really paying attention to the path you're on. And so that's what happened, and it tripped both of us up, and we both kind of headed down that path together.
And you were out of the loop, right?
Well, pretty much, yeah. I mean, we were in Fort Myers.
Did you have any idea he was on drugs?
No. He did appear at the time that he got engaged. He did appear at home, and I did say to my wife after that weekend that he had left that where is he rolling through the money?
Was he ecstatic?
Where is he? Yeah, he was just like.
Now at this point, we're in the dealing part.
Yeah, where he's talking about when I had got engaged with Michelle, I was at that point. So, and it started, in clubs. On the weekend I would sell a little bit here and there, and that kind of quickly grew. So, like my dad said, by the time her and I got engaged. I was definitely full-blown, very, very much involved with
a dealer.
Yeah, dealing drugs.
What is that like? I would think that if you're dealing drugs, you would always be wondering if somebody's behind you.
Yeah, I wish I would have been a little bit more like that. I think that would have.
You took, and you were taking drugs, and
yeah.
Maybe that's what helped you.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Honestly, my heads were just in the clouds. I think you get so caught up in the lifestyle that you're living, and for me, I want to. It's not like you're. I think dealing drugs can be a lot of different things, right? Sometimes it's like people on a street corner or something like that. Where I was doing was much larger than that. Where I was just sending. So it was easy. It was like, pick the drugs up, package them, and send them out of state or drive them somewhere. In large quantities. So it wasn't like I was like constantly having to work. I mean, this was like it
was big business.
Yeah, I mean, but it was, an hour or two every couple of days. And, counting the money was as much of the work every day. Like counting the stacks of money and was as much part of the work as anything else. So you just get caught up in it, honestly. And I think that, again, that's where Satan traps you, because you think I'm invincible. Like there's absolutely not, it's not going to happen to me. Yeah, right? And that's what happens. You get so deep into it that you don't really look and think about what the consequences are.
You're a little bit acquainted with the jail cell, too.
Yeah.
How many times were you?
I was arrested, just minor things, minor-ish things, DUIs, different things like that. I would say 3 or 4 times before my final arrest. So I was definitely familiar with the law, and a lot of it was just this very out-of-control lifestyle. You know, I think I was wound so tight with how I was raised that once I discovered alcohol and drugs, it was, you know, I'm an all-or-nothing type personality. It was, I'm all in. And so I think just that personality, along with the combination of the alcohol and drugs, is very dangerous.
Yeah, okay, well, you both answer this. What was the catalyst where you said to your father very forcefully, if you don't give me unconditional love and acceptance, I'm out of here. I've never heard anything quite like that. What was it like to get that?
Yeah, he says now, boy, I was gutsy. I don't know where that, how I came across with
that's
that.
putting it on the line.
Yeah, it really did. It really did.
Yeah, our relationship was so far apart at that point, you know, so it had just grown further and further apart as we got older. So at that point, I'm in my mid-25, or I'm 25. And, you know, we had no relationship really that I can remember. And the relationship we did have had ended very badly. And I just think, honestly, I was in the, you know, at that point, reality hit me. You know, as I'm sitting in jail facing potentially a life sentence, you know, I just needed my dad, you know, and I say that in the book.
Wow.
And, you know, it's instinctive, right? It wasn't that I really felt like I needed him, but instinctively I was like, I need my dad. And I think that's where, you know, we see now, right, that our relationship with our earthly father very much parallels our relationship with our heavenly father.
He responded correctly, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, I put him on the spot, which was
what
pretty
can you say?
gutsy.
Yeah.
But
No, I don't want to do this.
right, he had one of 2 responses.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. It was yes or no, and it was, you know, the Holy Spirit's telling me that.
Step up.
Yeah, this is it. You've got to step out. This kid's reaching out.
I've never heard anybody who put it quite like that. You kind of put him up against the wall and said, I need your unconditional love. And I wonder how many are listening right now. The parents need to hear that. You can't withhold from your kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's, as a father now, as a parent now, I realize just the importance of it, right? Our kids are going to do things that we don't agree with, especially as Christians. And in those times, that's the most important time to show them unconditional love, because if you don't, they're never going to turn to God.
Yes, if you just joined me, I'm talking to Marcus and Dale Clapper, and Marcus has written this book. I think there's so many things in here that parents could really learn from. The information is on the screen, and you can go to the website. Is this on Amazon and other places?
Yep, it sure is. Yep.
Okay, from that point on, at what point did you just surrender to the Lord? I mean, you're making tons of money, and I'm amazed that your relationship with your
Michelle.
girlfriend from teenage years, all through the incarcerations, all through the drug and alcohol, you all stayed together, and you're still there.
She's still with me, and I do joke with people that she's very lucky to have me, and people that know my story think that that's amusing, right? Because
it really is.
Yeah, it is. But no, Michelle is amazing, and she is a rock, and she has been there with me every step of the way. As you know through the book, she sacrificed a lot.
How many children?
We have 2 twins.
2 children.
Yep, 11-year-old twins. So it's but how to coming back to God was a very hard thing for me. I didn't just overnight say, hey, okay,
here I am, God.
Yeah, here I am, God. Like, thanks for saving me.
Like you're lucky.
Yeah, right. It was a battle because I had that view of God as still this angry, legalistic God. So when you screw up so badly, like I felt like I had, I honestly felt like his love was conditional and that he would not love me for what I had done.
Dale, do you look back and see that this is kind of in the miracle category, the whole thing?
Well, the whole thing. It's kind of in the nightmare miracle category when you think about it and think of what all has happened. But our relationship needed to be hit the wall. We needed to hit, have that confrontation for God to then perform the miracle that needed to transpire to start the healing process in us. And our healing process between the two of us was pretty instantaneous.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't drawn out and prolonged or anything like that. It was just pretty much, it's a new day, we're moving forward, and we've got major legal issues to deal with. Because you've been arrested and you've now been released into my custody, and you're going to do what they've asked you to do in order to attempt to get things reduced, but we had no guarantee on what was going to happen.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, what was going to happen there. So there was just a lot involved. There was security, their security, our security as a family. We were told that we were all in jeopardy because of the nature of his involvement and the people he was involved with. So it was like we kind of had to hit the ground running on the whole thing to change phone numbers and get security systems in our home and right on down the line because it was big. And but yeah, every step in it though, we always saw God's hand.
Because God is in the restoration business.
He is. That's his business.
And we're about out of time, but I keep coming back to him saying, I need you to love me. That was the catalyst, wasn't it?
It
and
was.
And you didn't have to think twice.
No.
I'm in.
Yeah, it was immediate. Like you said, he married us, my wife, 3 months later. And I don't remember from that day forward, after that phone call, ever having the ill will towards my dad.
This is a miracle book. I hope you'll get it. And please know that we have people standing by who will talk to you. There's a telephone number coming up on your screen. And it's very possible that so many parts of this story you can relate to. It's happened in your own family. And here's Exhibit A of what God can do when you turn it over to him. Please join me next time, remembering there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.